Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all. Pardon me as I move this chair. Because it's me. You're stuck with me. Welcome. Hopefully you're all happy to see me. I appreciate it if you are. If you're not, you know, we can have that conversation if you really want to, I suppose. Interesting deals here. Look at this Atraxa. That's sick. I like that. But yeah, it's just me. Amy may be here later, but she is out having some fun. Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Okay. Talking about the stories. That's cool. And arena announcements. That's whatever. We are here to play some Wilds of Eldraine Limited. So I guess we can do... I'll do the intro. For those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe, here for Amy, but not with Amy yet. And I am here tonight to play some MTG Arena, specifically some Premier Draft Wilds of Eldraine. I'm actually going to continue the game that we played last week, or that we started last week, the draft. I can, in fact... show you what this deck looks like. It's a very interesting one, to say the least. Very tight and concise, which is interesting to say, to be sure. I think I can turn the volume up a little bit more on the game itself. But yeah, this is the deck. I'm going to play this a little bit tonight. I think this was the sleeve that Dave chose last week. I think I'm in charge today. So I will choose this. But also, if people have very strong feelings about it, you can let me know and we can switch the sleeves when we do our next deck. But we are 3-0 with this one. Not a guarantee that will stay that way, but we shall see. We'll see what direction Awena? Wow, Awena. Yeah, people shouldn't let me do this on my own. We'll see what direction Arena wants to let us go tonight. Wow, what a great start. I called the game that we're playing Awena. I'm definitely interested if folks want to talk about possibilities for MTG Cross Marvel that we learned about today. That was a very interesting announcement. By the way, if you're watching this on the VOD, literally at any time, you are welcome to leave comments in the comment section below. I do see them. I do read them. And as always, with anything that folks leave in the comments, if we feel that it warrants a response, we do so. So never, ever hesitate to do that. We would love to hear from you. Okay, I mean, at least we have a turn 2 play now. To make a treasure. They have a Hopeful Vigil to make a 2/2. A little scarier than usual, but I will pass. Ugh, yeah, they're fast. I mean, we are a similar deck. We're the same colors. We're going to take some damage here, though. This is a 2/3 with First Strike, which is nice against their offense right now. So we are going to take 2. And then as they pass their turn, we're going to make a treasure. That is a 4-drop. Wow, we are drawing a lot of expensive stuff. I assume there's a removal spell that will get played here. But the nice thing is we do have Return Triumphant, which can bring it back with a Young Hero roll, which will allow it to, when it attacks, become a 3/4 at least once. What is this supposed to be? Why is it so red? But yeah, they very clearly have a celebration deck similar to our own. Obviously, playing this would just give it for double strike, but they just block with 2. Well, I guess they'd have to block with 3 tokens, and we kill 2 out of 3 of them. Not playing this, playing this. I think I'm willing to do that. Yeah, let's give that a try. I'm curious how this works. I'm going to attack. Maybe they just take 4. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We can take 6 and kill the Red Cap Thief if they really want to get squirrely about it. Rotisserie Elemental is fine. If it hits us, they get skewer counters, blah, blah, blah. That is more than fine. They can play their Imidane's Recruiter as well, but they don't have anything that cares about Celebration, so maybe they want to wait on that. Who knows? We shall see. As always, folks, we would love to know how your weekend was, so feel free to let us know. Even though Amy is not here to read chat, I can still see you. You're right over here from my perspective. Oh, they stole my creature. Got it. I didn't see it until the last second. Gains haste and a wicked roll on one of their tokens. Interesting. Okay. So with 5 mana available, I can play 2 things. Question is, what 2 things? I mean, this gives me this gives me a treasure, which means I can play this, and then with the treasure that is gifted to me, I can also play the catapult. And I think that's my best bet, just to play as many blockers as possible now that I'm at 6 and they're at 16. In fact, they have all their creatures that are vigilant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers, but notably, obviously, one of their creatures has menace, so it would make things a lot more difficult. So I'm just not going to attack, because also I guess I listed 5 blockers, but I'm lying. The middle creature, our rat, can't block. So we have 4 blockers to block 4 attackers because they're Fifth attacker. Oh, interesting. No trample on their side, notably. None. So I can block like this, like this, like this, and like this, and take 3. Okay. I think that's worth it. They have 2... You lose a life, that's fine. They have 2 cards in hand plus the Recruiter. Can't play the Recruiter. Okay, 5th land. We could bring something back. And if we bring back the Thief, is it when you... It's not when you cast it. It's when it enters we make a treasure. Worth it. Red Cap Thief. Back in. Makes a treasure. Grabby Giant as well. Auto pay with the treasure. We're at 2, so we attack with the creature that can't block anyway. They take 1. Not a massive swing of damage, but if they have removal here, we're not dead. Now we're dead. Okay. Oh, I guess we're not. That's fine. Technically not dead. We block 2 things. Our own creature and their creature. If they swing out, their non-menace creature. We take 1. So we kill their Thief. And then we go like this against our own Pie Wielder. So they lose 1 creature, deal us 1 damage, and get another Skewer counter. I don't... What does this thing do? They can gain 3. Oh, they can make me lose 3. Wow. Okay. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's not enough, but this is. Right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We win. Wow. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a game. Oh, thank you, Lushy Paper or Lush Eye Paper. Wow. What a game of Magic. Incredible. That was terrifying. Wow. What a way to start it off. First game of the night. Insane. Wow. Okay. I want to know what people think about that one. That was great. Schnably. Nice. Okay. Thank you very much. I apologize that I do not know the language to be able to read your name, but thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And the smile, of course. This is an awkward hand. I will mulligan that one. This is also an awkward hand. I guess I go to 5 here. I think I have to keep this one. This one sucks. I'm gonna keep this. I'll ditch the Edgewall Pack. I just need a mountain. A singular mountain. That ain't it. It is a 3rd land. It gets us closer to Besotted Knight, but I need a singular mountain. That ain't it either, but it is a creature that I can play, so I will. That isn't it either. But it is a 1/3 that whenever you can attack with 1 or more fairies. So... Sure. I guess I do this now. This is a sorcery. Might as well do this too. Swing for 4. There at 16. It's a decent play, especially since we're off a second color. Removal spell has to cost 3 or less because our creature has ward thanks to the royal roll. If we have no play next turn, we can always exile their Talion's Messenger for 3, right? Is that correct? Yeah. We can exile it for 3 mana, which is fantastic because unless they play a hasty fairy, they will not have a way of saving their messenger. They might have a bounce spell, but if they have it, they're going to use it anyway. So let's go ahead and go to combat, attackers, and swing for 4. They're thinking of playing something. Stingblade Assassin. That's fine. They're tapped out, so now's the time to do this. I will exile your Talion's Messenger. You are absolutely able to trade there. And in fact, we got our red source, so next turn we have at least 4 mana available to us, which means like Merry Bards plus the Young Hero roll if we want. There's also Besotted Knight, which is a thing that we could do. Skewer Slinger also. This would be a 4/3 when it attacked, or this is just a 4/3, but I think we do this. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's play Belligerent to the ball. It allows us next turn to play Merry Bards with the Young Hero roll, which automatically triggers Celebration for the Belligerent. So it becomes a 4/3 menace. If they have removal, they can fire it off. That's fine. But Minstrosity. Nice. Because now we have menace. This creature can't block non-flyers. So the Belligerent getting menace will be actually very helpful here. And since we're 4 points ahead, if this becomes any type of a race situation, we are doing better off in that race for sure. Plus, if the Merry Bards need to trade with this 3/1, they can. They get their Stingblade Assassin back. We take 1, of course. No reason not to. Kellen's Lightblades. Wow. That's good. 3 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. If it was bargained, destroy that creature instead. We won't need to do that this time around, but because there won't be any blockers this turn that we're aware of. This could be a counterspell, I suppose. They have 2 blue open. They sack their token to do it. So if I attack here and they trade, yeah, I guess no attacks. That's fine. The nice thing is, again, with the Lightblades, like we can Grabby Giant and Skewer Slinger if we need to next turn. Or Grabby Giant. Oh, they're just bouncing it and drawing a card and attacking us for 3. Interesting. Okay. What is up, Marcus? How are you? Happy Magic Monday. How you doing? How was the weekend? All that fun stuff. We drew a second mountain. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Okay. Belligerent. No counter. Just got back from the first of your grandma's 80th birthday celebrations. That's awesome to hear. That's really cool. Countered. Okay. Congrats. You did it. That's really cool. Was it anything? I mean, like, you know, is it just like a get together with family and sit around the table, have some food and birthday cake, or was it something more than that? Not to say that that first thing that I mentioned isn't great. I'm just curious. No blocks. They're looking at the Belligerent. They have 8 mana? Jesus Christ. We were off our second color for a long time, huh? Okay, let's see if we can battle back from it, though. Archive Dragon. God damn. Okay. Ward 2, notably. Play the land. Interesting. So it's attacking or blocking? Pass, I guess? This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Basically, I can play the treasure and then use the Kellen's Lightblades with Bargain to kill the Archive Dragon. Because we have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 2 ward is 6 total. If they have any type of counter magic or anything like that, we can't do it, but we've got to try. We've got to try. All right. First things first, let's see if they let us make a treasure. They do. Next, let's see if they let us use Kellen's Lightblades with Bargain to target this creature. Yes, I'm very sure. Sacking this. Submit. Ward 2. I will pay the ward and see if it gets countered. Theoretically, their creature could also get bounced. They're taking a while to think about it. That's usually a good sign, because if it was like a very obvious like snap off the counter spell, then they presumably would just do that. Auto pay the 2. It goes. Damn. Now taking 3 would put us to 10, or we could trade. I'm gonna say no blocks. I'll take 3. Okay. This Minstrosity has been doing quite a bit of damage, which is great for them. Annoying for us. But it took us a while to get that second color. And when we got it in spades. This thing becomes a 2/2. And whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on one of our creatures. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They are really in the tank, it seems. Because they keep mousing over things, so it's definitely not... Okay, Lord Skitter's Butcher to make a 1/1? Or to sack the Monstrosity and scry 2 and draw a card? Make the 1/1. You got it. Okay, we drew another land. 4, 5, 6. Now, if I play this, does that help us at all? This is 3. 1, 2, 3, which would leave us with 2, and then this would be a third. So not this turn, it wouldn't help. But technically, if we drew a land next turn, it would. So it actually does benefit us to play this land, despite the patented Geek for All hand land that we would have going otherwise. Let's play the Besotted Knight. Not use the Bivouac, obviously, because basically they would just block with their 2/3, and we would get a +1/+1 counter, which would be kind of nice, but in general, you know, not great. So this thing had flash. They flashed in Obira. Whenever another fairy enters the battlefield under their control, we lose 1 life. We obviously know that they have the... Whoops. They have a Barrow Naughty. Okay. They do control another fairy. Fairy decks are annoying. And it kind of was a sneaky fairy deck. It like really wasn't there until right now. Pass to attackers. Wow. Pass to blockers. Blocking here and here. They can get a food, that's fine. They have 3 damage coming our way. We go to 6. By the way, Marcus, I encourage you to check out the first game that we had tonight. What a game of Magic the Gathering that was, I tell you. Okay, so Belligerent dies. We lose another life. And go to 5. I don't see how we win this game. But again, we were a bit off land and we didn't mull to 5, although we probably should have. Glass Casket. Okay. We have enough to do both, which is very cool. And this has reach. That's something. If it's a counterspell, okay. I was going to say, if it's a counterspell, there's nothing we can do. Like, I just don't know what else I'm supposed to do about any of this. But they've countered multiple of our things at this point. I'm doing my best to hang in there. They're just going to eat food, it seems. It's my last card, so. They do eat food. You got it. Gain 3 life. I am actually going to... Oh, it's only mana value 3 or less. I was going to take the Assassin. Now I can't. I guess I take Obira then. That's the obvious choice if it's not the Assassin. Because I wanted it to be the Assassin because it's the only thing that the Grabby Giant trades with as opposed to just kills or eats. I think I'm going to have to risk taking the damage this turn. That's fine. If they swing out, I block the 1/3, take 4 and go to 1, and just try to see what I draw. Thankfully, whatever I draw, the Bivouac still exists to try to help me a little bit. So I would still theoretically have enough blockers. So that's my only line of play that I see that gives me the possibility to live. I would just need to draw a non-land blocker or removal spell. And that's my line. That's my line to safety here. Let's see if I get it. I actually do. I do get it. What is up, battle? So I drew a 2/1. That trades with the rat. And then or I guess it chumps the horseman? Yeah. Okay, so we play the trainee. We don't know what the last card in their hand is or obviously what they're going to draw, but this is our path to living long enough to try to fight back a little bit. Anything from them here is bad. But we pass to attackers, or they pass to attackers. We let them. Before blocks, we make a Restless Bivouac. We block this way because it's the only thing that can block a flyer. We block this way. And so our land lives. We block this way. Okay. Maybe it was correct. Oh, God. Ooh. Actually, though? Belligerent, maybe Skewer Slinger, maybe Merry Bards? That's interesting. Couple of Streets bundles from Walmart, $35 each for Streets of New Capenna. That's sick. I like that. View the battlefield. They have a 3/3 and a 3/2. Guess it's belligerent to the ball. I don't know what the correct answer is there, but at least it means that we can trade with both of their available creatures. Because they're top decking just like we are. So we're not dead yet. Pass to attackers. Let's see what they do. This is super interesting. Super interesting. Yes. Oh my God. All right. We don't know what they drew, but we're doing it. Let's trade here and let's trade here. And let's try to wipe both of our boards. Yes, it goes to the bottom of your library. That's great. Card you drew was... a 3/2. We drew a 2/2. Okay. Just hanging on. Just hanging on. They drew a land. And they passed? Oh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. Auto pay the 1. I guess we put it on the Shepherd. I'm going to risk 1 attack. It's a 3/3. They're at 20. No need for them to block. Because if they draw... Really? If they drew removal, we're just dead. They drew a land. We also drew a land, but they played theirs. We're going to keep it. Because this, folks, is a patented Geek for All hand land. They top decked another land. I'll play 1. There's no haste in those colors. Swing. They drew another land. So did we. Swing. They drew another land. And so did we. Swing. Oh my god. We lose 2 life. Ah, good game, Schnabely. Good game. What? 2 good games of Magic tonight so far. 2 very good games of Magic. Hey, so Battle, you mentioned getting those Streets bundles. Did you get anything? Have you opened them yet? Did you get anything good? That was our first loss with this deck, y'all. 4-1. Naperture Science, or Naperture Science? I assume it's Naperture. Okay, I mean, we have both colors. We're a little slow, but I would play this on curve. 2, 3, 4? That'd be a little weird, maybe. But we could see. They mulligan. That's a good sign. They have braids as their sleeves, which is awesome. Okay. They only mulligan once. Ooh. Do we do this? I think we do. It's a wicked roll, though. Maybe we wait. Basically, if we draw an extra land, we know that nothing in our deck costs more than 4. Spoilers. So if we draw a 5th land, we can then use this a little bit more willingly and readily. Yeah, we play this turn because next turn we play this with the 1 extra and put a Young Hero roll on the Belligerent, I suppose, and make it a 5/4. That's cool. 4th land, Merry Bards with the Young Hero roll, auto pay the 1. And actually, I guess we put it here. Silly me. +1/+1 menace to this one. Swing in with both. Attack you for 7 on turn 4. Put them to 11. That's awesome. Ice Rot Sentry can definitely do its thing. You can attack. You can tap my Merry Bards. I don't care. Even if you don't tap my Merry Bards, I'm not blocking because I could just put a Royal Roll on it and you can't block with what you have on the field, at least. They just pass their turn. Huh. Let's try this. I'm going to target the Merry Bards to put a Wicked Roll on. I'm going to discard this land, draw 2 more cards. Beautiful draws. That's 3 mana. So I will actually play the Glass Casket to attempt to steal Ice Rot Sentry. And they tap them both. Doesn't matter. We steal their creature. Then we play the land and we put a Royal Roll on the Belligerent. So it's a 4/4. Now it's a 5/4. Take 5, go to 6, and pass. Second color. Been there, man. Been there. Okay. Ingenious Prodigy. And they conceded. Thank you, Napiture Science. Oh boy, everybody. Oh boy. All right, Silver Tier 1 is what we've reached. We get a Mastery Orb, too. Let's go check it out. What are we going to get? So, we've already gotten all the sleeves. In fact, we got the last one last stream, I think, with the Dragon Mantle. Do we want Decadent Dragon, Elusive Otter, Devouring Sugar Maw, Questing Druid, or Pollen Shield Hare? I love Questing Druid. I love it. It's such a good card. I used to play Quirion Dryad back in the day, and that's basically what this card is, but with an adventure on it. So I love Questing Druid. So it will definitely be that. Let's go back to our game here. All right, deck. 2 more games. That's all we need to win. 2 more. Blue Wizard 47. Three mana, make a treasure, 4 and or 3 and 3, but +1. This hand's fantastic, actually. Actually a fantastic hand. Love that. Okay. Slumbering Keep Guard turn 1 is nice. We're gonna pass and make the treasure on their turn. They play an additional land. They have the Godzilla planes. We take 1. When they pass, we make a treasure. We drew Cooped Up. Not playing it yet. Third land means Catapult, I guess. It's early enough. We'll start pinging. We'll have a blocker. We'll have a Removal Eater. Hey, look. It was the third one. That's fine. Totally fine. We drew our own Glass Casket. Specifically says creature. I'm actually still not going to use it yet. Let's play a Red Cap Thief. And pass. Okay. Glass Casket again from our opponent. That's interesting that a draft would let somebody have 2 of those, but congrats, I suppose. Edgewall Pack or Merry Bards? Or Grabby Giant, I guess. Yeah. We'll play the known cards first. We'll use 1 treasure to do so. We'll eventually draw a 4th land. I'm not too worried about it. Also not a target for Glass Casket. Ground Seal, they draw a card. And they scry 1. So actually they scry 1 first and then draw a card. Nice. That's a cool combo. I like that. It's a land. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. They make a 1/1. It's another enchantment. They scry again and keep it on top. Very nice. Obviously no attacks from them, though. Interesting. Sure. Royal Roll on the Giant. Go to combat, attack for 5. Chump block, great. Pass the turn. If I take 1, I take 1. Kind of not that concerned about it. Technically, it could also be more than 1 if they want to give it +1/+1. A monster roll, huh? Okay. Scry 1. They can absolutely make this... Oh, all right. They already put it. I was going to say they could make it a trade, right? Because it's monster roll and then possibly fight if they want. No blocks. Take 5. 5 is fine. They're going to also take 5. We take our turn. Drew a 2 Unveiled Guide. Good card, but also, you know, I said we would draw the 4th land eventually, but it's kind of been a while, so, you know, that'd be cool, deck, if you did decide to do that. I guess what we could do is either Cooped Up or Glass Casket. I guess it's Glass Casket because the Cooped Up would allow them to still scry. So we're just going to borrow that forever. Go to combat, attack for 5. 2 mana left over, don't need Cooped Up, so we'll pass. 4th land would be very nice here. Okay, they put X counters on something, but they didn't have any. What is this symbol over their graveyard right now? What's happening? What am I missing? What am I? Okay. But it didn't. What? Weird. I don't... Oh, is it something... oh, this. Cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities. Great. Great, great. That's very helpful. It's a 5/4. We're going to coop up that 5/4 immediately. Thank you. Then we can go to combat. Attack for 5 again. 2-turn clock. Pass. I am playing 16 land. Drawing a 4th land would be real nice. Like real nice deck. A 4th land. It's really not that much to ask, I promise. Just a 4th. I know I have this, but like, really though. Just a 4th land. That ain't it. This does do 2 damage. Gross. Damn. This sucks. Basically, I'm playing this because it trades with the Ferocious Werefox, and I don't have to trade with the Grabby Giant instead. They can gain as much life as they would like. That's totally fine. No attacks this turn. Genealogist. Royal Roll. It's a 5/4. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. There's the 4th land. Good God, man. Pay the 1. Put it here. And attack. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to take some damage. Some damage. And that's very scary. Okay. They take the mouse. Okay. That should be fine, I think. Okay, it's a 3/4. And a 2/1. And a 2/3. Jesus Christ. Hey, lands. We're just dead now. Damn. Oh, man. I really didn't think we just wouldn't draw a fourth land this game. Thank you, Blue Wizard 47. Just couldn't do it, man. Wow. Wow. Double Glass Casket is rough, too, that early on. Wow. Okay. 5-2. We gotta hold on. We gotta hold on. Para. But orange mythic name means they are a wizard's employee. I am gonna, against my better judgment, keep this hand. I will say hello, as they have instructed us to do against wizards' employees. I don't mean us like members of the creator community or anything. I just mean like the whatchamacallit, there's like the little things that the little statements that come up that say, hey, if you challenge someone with a mythic orange name, they're a wizard's employee, so say hi. So I'm doing that. Barrow Naughty versus this thing. Come on, deck. Give me a third land. I love their lands. That sucks. If I don't draw a land, I can just coop that up. I was a little more worried about this thing, but I'll do what I gotta do. Did not draw the land. Easily coop up. Okay. Swing for 2. Perfect. All right. Third land off the top is all we need. That's all we need. Hello, Charles Dickens. Very, very nice YouTube name. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you. Chancellor of Tales. Restless Bivouac is a third land. I guess technically I asked for a third land and got what I asked for. I will put a Royal Roll on the Shrouded Shepherd and swing in. It's not like I can block the flyer anyway. 15. Very nice. How are you doing, Charles Dickens? Let us know. We would love to hear from you. If we draw a land, we could Redcap Thief and keep up Kellen's Lightblades, which would be very nice, and put the Bespoke Battle Garb onto the Shepherd if it lives. Otherwise onto the Thief if we had to. Make it a 4/3. Why not? Take 2. That's fine. Wow. Damn it, man. Might as well attack for 1. I'm going to lose 2 life every turn from that stab wound. Oh man, Kellen's Lightblades. Kellen's Lightblades works perfectly. If I bargain this, sacking the Royal Roll, the stab wound kills the Shepherd, and I don't have to lose 2 life every turn anymore. It does mean I have to take a turn off, though, which really sucks. Okay, tapped with a stun counter. Lose 2. Unbelievable. Pass. They attack with both. I attempt to do this with bargain, targeting this, sacking this. Let's see if it works. It actually worked. Gaining 3 life is fine. Gain as much life as you need. They can kill the Gallant Pie Wielder now. You got it. It's dead. That works. You know what else works, though? Bringing it back. And making it a 4-powered first striker. Seems good. It's tapped. God damn. Okay. We're at 6. This whole playing 1 card a turn business is pretty rough. I guess I play this so that we have a 4th land. But we're dead next turn. And if they have removal, we're dead this turn. We're dead this turn. Okay, sure. Like I said, playing 1 card a turn, I just can't win. Thank you, Para. Couldn't draw that land, man. That was rough. The beginning of the stream was so good with this deck. So good. And then we just went, what, 2 losses in a row? But like shitty losses. Like bad opening hands, bad mulligans, not drawing the land. Okay. I liked this deck a lot. We went 5-3 with it, which is nice. We got 1,600 gems, so we got our gems back. I like that as well. In between drafts, let's open some packs. We have a bunch of randos. Let's open our 2 Ixalan packs. Why not? Just go to the end. All right, so we got 1 uncommon. We got a mythic out of 2 packs? Hell yeah. We got our first Sailor of Means, apparently. Interesting. Savage Stomp is a cool card. I like that one. Raging Swordtooth is also good. Let's see our rare first. It's a Sorceress Spyglass. I've heard this card was pretty good, right? And then our mythic. What a letdown. Okay, anyway. Sure, I'll do our Rivals of Ixalan pack also. We get a rare in this one, that's fine. Merfolk Mistbinder. Amy would be happy with this one. I like Forerunner as well. A common wild card, sure. And then our rare is an Induced Amnesia. I mean, appropriately for us, it is a Story Spotlight card, so that's awesome. Depicting a very interesting moment from the stories. Also, shoutouts to the Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan stories, huh? Very, very good stories. All right, I'm not going to do the quick draft. I'd rather learn how to draft against real people, not against, whatever the bots think makes the most sense for draft. Especially because it's going away. So learning, in other words, so learning that or having that knowledge won't help me at all. Fill that last seat. Fill it. Fill the last seat. Now, if we end up playing Red-White Celebration again, that's fine. I would rather not, but it's clearly a good deck. It's just that, you know, I'd like to try out lots of different strategies, not just that one. But we will see what we are handed, because like Grasp of Fate, very good card. Princess Takes Flight is a fine card. And Elvish Archivist, a very good card. Cares about artifacts entering, so this wants to be in black-green food. It is a rare. I think I'm going to take it. Black has a lot of good removal, so hopefully we can get some of that as well. Again, Grasp of Fate, definitely a good second. It's just that Princess Takes Flight might be a little bit tempting for folks. So if I take this, at least... I mean, there's some decent black. I don't know that there's not good green in my opinion, but there's decent black in here. So we'll have to see. Sometimes you try to like not put the person right next to you into one of your colors, because when they pass to you in pack 2, you're just going to see none of it. So it's nice to be able to pick up the Archivist to stop that from happening. Candy Grapple is a nice follow-up to that. Spider Food wouldn't be a terrible thing to pick up later. Like way later. Spellscoring Coven, you don't need the blue for. 4 mana, 2/3 flyer. When it enters, each opponent discards a card. Obviously, if we had taken the Grasp of Fate, Stroke of Midnight would have been a fantastic pickup. But yeah, I think we take Candy Grapple. Like I said, this card is wanted by the Fairies decks, not necessarily by the food deck. Whereas in these two are not great cards. So I think we're being able to like stick into this path so far. Obviously, he's only picked 2. We shall see. Leyline of Abundance is probably... Yeah, it's because whenever you tap a creature for mana, it's not what I want. For the food deck, I mean, Feed the Cauldron is a removal spell, plus it makes a food. Yes, please. Obviously, it's a creature only with mana value 3 or less, but there will be plenty of those. Obviously, Glass Casket is very good, so this is also very good. So I will happily take this card. I would take the Glutton or the Genealogist as well, especially if they wheel. It'll be good considerations. Let's see who we're drafting with. Keelan, the MTG game. Okay. Mr. Team Player. Abic, JVKE, Amphet, Hades, and Champ Kind. Okay. Whatever an enchantment you control. There's also Curse of the Werefox. This is a very good one. Fell Horseman, not a bad card at all. I think this is the second best card in the pack for us. And I think this is the best card in the pack for us. Put a monster roll on something, and then that creature fights. And it's up to 1. So if we're just trying to stay alive, we don't have to do the fight. Like if it's going to be a trade or if it wouldn't kill. So we're not forced to do it, but we still get the monster roll anyway, which gives +1/+1 and trample, as you can see here on the right. But I'm definitely going to pick that one. That's a great card for us. Okay. Witch Stalker, Candy Trail, 3 Bowls of Porridge, Wicked Visitor. I actually think it's between Candy Trail and 3 Bowls of Porridge. I really like these cards. I really like them. This just does so many things. But it's 2. This one's cheaper. We don't have any 1-drops yet. I'll take Candy Trail first. 3 Bowls of Porridge going around like that is interesting to me. This was not our opening pack, despite the Hopeless Nightmare not dead after all. There's also another Genealogist. There's a Tempest Heart. Cares about mana value 5 or greater. I'd rather not have to worry about that, because that obviously wants to be in green-blue, as you can see from the adventure that's included there also. Huh. Hopeless Nightmare is good. Again, because it's still here, maybe we'll see more. I'd like to try the Genealogist this time around. Okay. Outrider. Not exactly where I want to be, but Up the Beanstalk is definitely not where I want to be. So I'll take Verdant Outrider out of those. Okay. This is the last pack before the pack that I opened. I guess I'll take a Root Rider Fawn. Why not? It taps to add mana, it ramps, it filters technically. There's Ground Seal, not super helpful. And Titanic Growth I would take, but Root Rider Fawn is much better. I'll happily take that. This was our opening pack. There's another Outrider. There is a Titanic Growth, and there's a Brave the Wilds. I'm going to take Brave the Wilds. I think it might be an early cut, in my opinion. Take a Spider Food. That helps us a lot. Genealogist, great card. I'll take the Reaper. It's in our colors. I'll take the Food again, or the Spider Food. And the Reindeer can, for now, go in the sideboard. Okay, Fraying Sanity, definitely not what we want. Not at all. Spiteful Hexmage, putting a curse roll on something. Also not really what we want. Back for Seconds. Bring up to 2 creatures from our graveyard back to our hand. If it was bargained, put one of the creatures with mana value 4 or less onto the battlefield instead of into our hand, but the other one does go into our hand. Another Coven, another Heart, Rowan's Grim Search, Scream Puff, Hamlet Glutton, and Leaping Ambush. I think it's back for Seconds. I don't think it's Spiteful Hexmage. I like back for Seconds. I like the idea that if, hopefully, we're able to make a decent amount of food, there is bargain capabilities for this. But even if not, just getting 2 creatures back, especially in the mid to late game, going to be very helpful. Okay. The Oof, Eaten by Nightmares. It's going to definitely be Eaten by Nightmares. I don't know why I thought of anything else. Back for Seconds. A second time is interesting, but... Or Taken by... Did I say Eaten by Nightmares? Taken by Nightmares. 4 mana, instant speed, exile target creature. If I control an enchantment, scry 2. But even if I don't, it's 4 mana, instant speed, exile target creature. Incredible. Removal is super important, so I will take it. Ariette's Whisper, not terrible, but not better than this. Back for Seconds, we already have one. And still not better than this, but obviously the second one, not as good. Wicked Visitor, not exactly where we want to be. Shatter the Oath, also getting passed, huh? As well as a Decadent Dragon, which we are not taking. But I will take Shatter the Oath. Destroy one of their creatures for 5 mana. Create a Wicked roll on one of our creatures. Up to 1. Yeah. Removal. Incredible. I'll take it. Next. Extraordinary Journey. Leyline of the Void. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. It's not really where I want to be. I don't really want a Genealogist, but it's better than Leyline. It's a 3rd Genealogist, though. It's not ideal, but it's what we've got. So I will take it. Lich Knight's Conquest. Sack any number of artifacts, enchantments, and/or tokens, and return them any creatures from my graveyard to the battlefield. Notably, if we are having a lot of enchantments and/or artifacts and/or tokens, this is a pretty good card. If not, it's not. Not a lot of food creation going on here. A little upsetting, I won't lie. I would love to see some more cards that make food. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Other drafters. This could be very interesting. This has massive blowout potential. Massive blowout potential. Let's see how many creatures we have, though. 7 versus 11 non. Probably going to have to get on that, huh? Okay. Ginger Brute is food. It's an artifact. It's a creature. Redtooth Vanguard cares about enchantments entering, and then we can get it back from our graveyard. But Ginger Brute is exactly where we want to be. It's food, it's an artifact. Yes, please. Plus, it has evasion. Spider Food the Third, or an Ariet's Whisper. I'll take Ariet's Whisper. Interesting. Okay. This is a weird draft so far. I won't lie. A lot of 3-drops. Another Shatter the Oath over another Spider Food. These are weird packs. Very weird. I'd love some more creatures, and I'd love for those creatures to make food tokens. That's what I would love. I don't know whether I'm being cut in that, or if there just aren't that many of them going around. This will go in the sideboard for sure, because it's not good. I don't like it. I've seen people use it against me, and they've done decently well with it, but overall I feel like it's not great. The Oof is a very good card. So is Candy Trail, and there's another back for seconds. I guess it's another Candy Trail. That feels a little awkward. Sky Beast Tracker. Any spell with mana value 5 or greater. We do have 3 of them right now. So I'll take that. It's also a creature. We got the Leyline back anyway. Okay. Nobody wanted it. I guess I'll take it. Bestial Bloodline. Fine. Don't love it. Actually, I'll put it right in the sideboard. And Ice Out. Gorgeous artwork on that card. Oversold Cemetery. Not where I want to be. Another back for seconds. God damn. But the pick is definitely Sir Ginger the Meal Ender. Whenever another artifact we control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, she gets a +1/+1 counter, and we scry 1. That is incredible, and she's food, so we can still tap 2, sack her, and gain life equal to her power. Obviously, on the very off chance that they have Ashiok, we also will do pretty well with her in our deck, but it's more for the other abilities that I mentioned. Well, Ariet's Tempting Apple probably isn't where we're at. Although it is food. There's a Baronaughty. There's a Curse of the Werefox. There's a Rowan's Grim Search. I don't think we have any other fairies in the deck. We do not. We do not. Witch Stalker probably isn't it. All right. We're at 10 creatures, 16 none. I would love some more creatures, but I would love for them to be like, you know, creatures that this deck actually wants as opposed to like meh stuff. Ferocious Werefox. It's probably not bad. Monster Roll for 2. 4/3 Trample for 4. We could take the Tabby. Cares about our enchantments going away, and it makes rats. But I think I take the Werefox here. There's another Curse of the Werefox, speaking of Werefoxes. There's another Ginger Brute over Garruk's Uprising or another Werefox. I'll happily take the other Ginger Brute here. That feels very nice. Sugar Rush. Probably not where I want to be. Commune with Nature. Probably not where I want to be. So it's going to be another Outrider, which is also not where I want to be. But I'm going to do it. We have a lot of 3-drops, man. Oh, that sucks. I love this deck. I hope we don't play them, but I hope somebody gets hooked up by getting this card. Return from the Wilds. Choose 2, and one of them's make a food. I think that's... Do I think that's better than Hamlet Glutton? I think for now it is. I would love a Hamlet Glutton, but actually making food is kind of important in this deck, and we have not really been able to do that yet. Let's take an Oof. First one of those we've taken. Another Ginger Brute. That's 3. I'll take it. It's an artifact. It's a food. It's a creature. Oversold Cemetery or Titanic Growth? I actually think in this situation that I want the Growth instead. I think so. Witch Stalker. Okay, I almost took that before, but it came back around. That's nice. This is a weird deck. That's for sure. Tabby came back. We considered that one before as well. I'll take it happily. What am I cutting? Titanic Growth, I suppose. I mean, Uprising to the sideboard, I suppose. Commune with Nature to the sideboard. And last pick will come around eventually. Leyline probably goes away. This is a sideboard card. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Firstly, we've got Ice Out as our deck box. And we've got the Dragon Mantle card sleeves. That's great. Let's go like this and do the proper separation here. Notably, we have 9 cuts to make, which is a lot. Maybe 1 Genealogist. Obviously, as always, folks, if you have suggestions, I would love to hear them. This is not the type of stream where I do not take suggestions on cuts. I may ask you to justify and like help me out to understand why, but I would still love to know if you have thoughts. Brave the Wilds can go away. I definitely don't need that. I think we get rid of this, even though it makes food. I think, like, making food for the sake of making food is not great, because it just means that if we don't have the Archivist, it's just a bad card in our deck, and I don't want that. With 3 Ginger Brutes, 2 Candy Trails, and a Sir Ginger, that's automatically 6 artifacts that we have available. And then technically the Sky Beast Tracker can make more. The Spider Food makes food. Like, we have other ways of doing it. So I'm not so worried about it that, you know, that we're going to get screwed there. I think I'll take out the other Outrider. I don't love that card. It's probably fine, but I think I'll get rid of that. I think I get... How many creatures do I have now? 14? Wow. Tough. Tough choices. The Witch Stalker probably goes away. as does Ariet's Whisper. Let's 13 and 13. Maybe I get rid of one of the spider foods. I don't know that feels great, but maybe it's back for seconds instead. And so I take the spider food back and then ditch the werefox. And then do the dirty 41. Feels weird. I'll see how the deck feels when I play it. But that's my thoughts. If we're playing and you notice a card and you're like, I don't know about that one, let me know. We can always try to put something else back in instead. But for now, that's what we're going with. It was kind of nice. I was off all last week for those of you that were here at either of our streams, because, by the way, we'll be back streaming again on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, playing more A Plague Tale Innocence for Spooky Month. So be aware of that. We'd love to have you back with us. That's on this channel. But I was off last week because if you watched us last week, you saw that our friend Dave was here. And we did some fun stuff with Dave. So starting in December, you will see that over on Video Games for All. Link down in the description box below. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, eventually we'll get a second green. Or black, excuse me. And that'll be great. Because we can Ginger Brute turn 1, turn 2 Candy Trail, and turn 3 Genealogist onto the Ginger Brute. Seems like good plays. I like it. Snare Master Sprite. Good card. I guess I play Candy Trail first. I don't want to give them the opportunity to kill my creature. Scry 2. We don't need the green. We need the black. So, but Candy Grapple on top is quite nice. 2 mana, huh? Okay. I think I can handle that. There you have a tapper. So they're in the tapper colors, or the tap deck colors. Could just do this. Kill the 2/2. Move on with my life. I'll pass. They, I guess, could have like a counterspell or something here, but to snap it off this early would be interesting. Yep, go to 18. That is fine. Third land, no Ice Rot Sentry. 1 time. Ingenious Prodigy. Okay. I mean, it's annoying, but it's a good card. Let's go Rowan's Grim Search with Bargain. Okay. Top 4, 2 on top, rest into my graveyard. Okay. Those 2 into the graveyard, these 2 on top. And then draw them, of course. They drew their extra card with the Prodigy. We take 2 and go to 14. We drew another Swamp. Candy Trail, scry 2. Land to the bottom, Spider Food stays. Ginger Brute. Combat. Swing for 1. They take 1. End the turn. They do draw the extra card immediately. Okay. Interesting. Card draw is good. 1/1 flyer coming in. I take 1. 2/1. I'd like to gain 3 life and draw a card, please. I succeed at doing so. On my turn, I draw another swamp. I will still play it. Genealogist. Royal Roll on the Ginger Brute. Activate its ability. Combat. Swing for 2. And end the turn. Okay. Alright. Deck's doing things. Knightly Valor on the flyer. Thank you, Spider Food. Amazing. We'll take 3. Not much we can do about it. Ooh, and the 4/3 as well, huh? No blocks. Take my turn. Drew another swamp. God damn, deck. Chill. Yeah, I mean, next turn we have either of these to stop their Stormkeld Prowler. So let's activate on the Ginger Brute. Go to combat. Swing with the 2/2. And pass. I can eat the food end of turn. I have no benefits for, like off the top of my head, no real need to keep the food around. I'm going to take, 4 this turn, I guess. Because I can block the 2/2, so I don't think they'll attack with it unless they have some other way to get it through. Pass to attackers. Just the 4/3. I have no blocks. Might as well gain the 3. Go to 12. Take the 4, go to 8. Tenacious Tome Seeker without bargain. We drew another land. That's like the 4th in a row or so. That's, for those of you new to the stream, that's not new for us. FYI, I suppose. But let's go like this. Kill the Prowler. Wicked Roll here. Thank you. Activate the Ginger Brute. Swing for 2. End of the turn. Pass to attackers. I will call your bluff, my friend. Or make you use it. For each creature I control, it gets a cursed roll. So it's still a 2/2. It still trades with yours. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. I'll take my turn. That's a lot. Okay. Artifacts, enchantments, and or tokens. That many creatures from the graveyard to the battlefield. I only have 2 creatures in my graveyard. 2/3 and a 1/3. Combat. Swing for 2. Put them to 10. Lich Knight's Conquest. Sack both. Get both. Royal Roll there. End of the turn. Wow. 3/4 flyer. Can be exiled. And we do control an enchantment, so we will scry 2. Troublemaker Oof. It's a good one. Let's do this right now. Scry 2. Shatter the Oath is on top. Beautiful. I'm going to pass. I'm at 6 there at 10. Probably could have gotten in a sneaky attack with this 2/4 if I really wanted to. But I think ball's in their court at this point. 4/3. Can't be blocked by power 3 or greater. So, double block to kill it. It's a 1/1. Root Rider Fawn dies. That's fine. Cheeky House Mouse is also fine. We drew Shatter the Oath as we knew we would. Is this worth it? It doesn't feel worth it. Maybe the oof for no value is better. Or maybe nothing. I think we pass. I'm not worried here. Not yet. They've got to have something. Now, the issue is we have nothing at instant speed. Okay. I mean, a 1/1 flyer is annoying. Sure. And they can tap it and put a stun counter on it. So now we take 4 and go to 2. Okay. It's frustrating. But not unstoppable. 4 and 2, we'd be dead. But 2 and 5, we wouldn't be, right? So no bargain here. Shatter the Oath. Kill the flyer. Wicked Roll on the oof. Means we still have the potential to live. Oh, no, we don't, right? We're still dead. Okay. Yeah, we're just dead. We were dead no matter what. We were 1 land off. It's fine. Yeah. We block here and die. Welcome back, Marcus. I was asking, how was the celebration? Was it just like a family gathering? You all just like gathered together and ate, or was there like a little more to it than that? And I also said that that's not to imply that that first option isn't awesome, because that's how every family gathering we've ever had has been, and I love those. So. Longer wait than usual. Nothing like offensive yet, but still longer wait than usual. Small thing for the actual day. We've rented a beach house for this coming weekend as a surprise. She has no idea. That's awesome. That's amazing. How many of you are there, even approximately? That's cool with the Curse the Werefox. And okay. Yeah, this is a cool hand. I like it. They're going first? Or no, they're not. Because they're deciding now. Okay. Yeah, we go first. Sick. Unanswerable Gingerbrute turn 1. And they have their oversold cemetery sleeves. Gorgeous. Okay. Swing for 1 and pass. Give me 1 second here. Oh, they played nothing. That's cool. Okay. Let's do this. Sorry, I was distracted for just a moment, but we're fine. I'll end my turn. Prophetic Prism, they draw a card, and it's a filter artifact. Root Rider Fawn. Because we don't have a 4th land, that's actually a better play than the Curse of the Werefox this turn. Swing. Because it just means that next turn we can play this even if we don't draw a land, which is very good, by the way. Brave the Wilds. With bargain? Without bargain. Getting a land. I guess they needed it. Take my turn. Did not draw a land. Okay. Playing the Skybeast Tracker. Going to combat for 1 again. Gingerbread's getting there, man. 4 damage already. Keep it going, my friend. I'd love a land off the top. That'd be real nice. And I'd love for it to be a swamp, but it doesn't have to be. The Cooper line's kind of huge. Grandma's our matriarch. Ooh, rat out, killing Gingerbread. Good play. She had 2 daughters. Each had 2 kids. Their closest childhood and inherited friends are included in this, making it a pretty big function. That's awesome. Feed the Cauldron, and they make food, so they kill the Root Rider Fawn also. Now, notably, we did, in fact, draw that land that we needed. But because we lost that Root Rider Fawn, it means we have to draw another land. But now it doesn't matter which one it is. So, guess I end my turn. Probably should have played this since I'm playing literally nothing else, but it's fine. But that's really awesome, Marcus. That's really cool. I'm happy to hear that. We, of course, on my side, have a massive Italian family. So I love that. I just love hearing stories like that. That's great. All right, they gain 3. Go to 17. Pass to attackers. We take 1. They didn't attack. It can't block, dude. Okay. Anyway, we exile your thing. We play a... They said nice. Thanks. We play a Curse of the Werefox on the Warehouse Tabby. Monster roll on your... Or fighting your 1/1. Then attacking for 2. So yeah, just our immediate family of my dad, his sisters, all their kids, and their kids. That's fine. We end up with like 25 people at big holidays. So it's a hell of a thing. Because I said all of their, his sister's kids and then their kids, but also obviously then their spouses. Okay, so it's a royal roll, which means I need to pay 1 more to target it, which I do have right here. So let's go ahead and do that. And this, targeting here, saying yes. Wicked roll here. Ward 1. Auto pay the 1. Getting a food. Killing your thing. Putting a wicked roll and attacking for 3. I feel like that's enough of a turn. What does everybody else think? Jesus Christ. I can get 2 creatures back from the graveyard. Gingerbrute and Tabby, I think, would make the most sense. And it's a 5-cost spell. So actually I could get 3, but... Yeah, I guess I could get 3. So actually, let's do Candy Trail. Scry 2, so I know what's coming up. Or not. There we go. Scry 2. When they let me. Shatter the Oath and Spider Food. Shatter the Oath can be used on the 5/5. Spider Food, I guess I'll keep up there. That's fine. Right. Sorry. Gotta click done. My bad. And then this. Yeah, the food happens first. I thought so. Okay. Whoops. Now, creatures in the graveyard is going to be all 3, I suppose. Could do the Wicked roll. 1, 2, 3. Submit 3. They all come back. They lose a life, go to 9. No attacks. Of my generation, I'm the eldest, then younger brother. My aunt's 2 daughters are next. Then comes my cousin's twin boys. 11 years separates me from the twins. Wow. Okay. Yeah, my oldest cousin is in his 50s now. That cousin's sister had 3 boys as well. Gotcha. Okay, so Gingerbread's dead from that. That's annoying. Okay. I mean, we know what we're doing. We're getting rid of the Gingerbread Hunter. Whoa. Okay. What does this do? Has haste as long as they have a card in exile. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. No blocks. Take 9. Go to 9. Okay. Drawing Shatter the Oath. Playing Shatter the Oath. Killing here. Putting the Wicked roll here. Making another food. Oh, it's... Ah, the Rider Fawn lets it be 2. Fantastic. Pass. Okay, these are great blocks. I like them. Okay, it's a 6/7. Pass to attackers. Can't attack, not yet. Sack this. Gain 3, draw a card. 12 all. Draw the Spider Food, because then we can draw for our turn. A Troublemaker, oof. Okay, well, a lot of artifact and enchantment removal, but not a lot to remove. Let's play the oof for no value, I guess. Damn. This 6/7's gonna kill us. Just saying. Yeah, Marcus, I have a big gap because like my dad is the youngest of him and his sisters. And his one sister had a kid when he was in his like teens. So he is the oldest of that generation, my generation. Which means, you know, he's in like his 50s now and had 4 kids of his own. So there's a large gap between me and my oldest cousin. Do I eat the food? I eat the food, right? Let me eat. If I have a bargain card, I can always sack the Wicked roll. Take my turn. Drew Sir Ginger the Meal Ender. Wow. Huh. Pass, I guess? That's unfortunate. I guess I should have saved the food. But yeah, they always said with my grandfather, my dad's father, or my grandparents, my dad's parents, they had 3 kids, 6 grandkids, and 10 great-grandkids. Which is a lot. Take my turn. Drew a land, unfortunately. I actually have to do the Wicked roll. It's so weird. Make a rat. They lose a life. Now they block the 2 biggest things, which is that and that. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely not enough. So I just pass and keep up the hand land. And yeah, I was talking to Dave when he was visiting, as like I said, as folks might have seen last week on streams. Dave was at a graduation party of mine many years ago, and one of my cousins handed me their kid when they walked in the door, because it was the cousin that had 4 children. It's just the 6/7 again. God damn it. Gain the 3. Makes their ginger stronger, but it's not enough because I had to sack the Wicked roll. Genealogist on top is interesting. Gives the oof more power, I guess. Weird. Anyway, pass to blockers. Block. Doesn't have trample, so sack it and gain 3 more. But yeah, at one point during the day, I was called over to talk to somebody, and I was holding that baby, and I handed that baby to Dave because he was sitting next to me, and I was like, "Here, hold him for a second. I'm gonna go say goodbye to this person." Like, it was somebody that was like, I guess, leaving the party or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna go say goodbye. So I handed him the baby. I showed Dave a picture this week of that baby that is now like 16. Dave was upset. And I don't blame him at all, but it was it's like, yeah, if that makes you feel old, Dave, you know. I was like, my first cousin in the generation after me was born when I was 12, and she's now engaged. She has a better job than I do, and she's engaged to be married. Pass to blockers. I can't block. Take 6, go to 4. By the way, I should specify she has a better paying job than I do. Like, better in, is like a relative term, but I'll specify she makes more money than I do, which I'm not in any way jealous of. I'm absolutely super proud of her. She's a great kid. Ooh, fight spell. Or fight creature, I mean. Tabby? Sky Beast Tracker. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I can't give that thing another +1/+1, I'm dead. I'll take my turn. Sure can't, not with that. Okay. Thank you, Dingle95. What a great name. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. I'm thinking now, maybe that kid's not 16. He's younger than that, but he's going into like getting ready to go into high school soon. So, regardless, he's old. And it was like, Dave, remember that kid you held? Here he is. Look at his earring. Look at his outfit. Dave was upset. Yeah, maybe the kid's like 12 or 13 now, but still. Maddie Daddy. Okay. If Erica was here, I'm sure there'd be some kind of a comment made about calling this person, choosing or choosing not to call this person Daddy. I will keep the sand. Candy Trail turn 1, huh? Okay. I like that. Scry 2, Ginger Brute, and Oof. I guess I'll keep them both. Why not? Beanstalk Worm playing an additional land. Attacking for 1. Okay. A little scary. Nope, not that. We want the fun. Because it's 4 mana for this. It's fine. Even if they put a counter on it, I can still block this turn. They did not put a counter on it, so they're not attacking this turn. We have the Oof. 3rd land means Skybeast Tracker is a good play. Yeah. If they're ramping, or playing, extra lands and stuff, we can ramp as well. Tough Cookie. Make a food. You got it. I'm not blocking that 2/3 now. How much would it be to make that? 3? Okay, so we're fine. No blocks. Take 4. Go to 15. Warehouse Tabby. I'm actually going to play the Oof here and the Ginger Brute, I think. Yeah. So Oof first with Bargain. Sack the Candy Trail. Yeah, sack the Candy Trail. Absolutely targeting Tough Cookie. Not a question in my mind. It's definitely not the food. Tough Cookie. They can sack it if they want. Either way, it's off the field. They just gain 3 life out of it. Makes sense to me. Well, but they can't. It's got Summoning Sickness. Silly me. Never mind. So yeah, it's dead. Perfect. 1 mana left. I'll filter it into the Tabby, I think. Does that make sense? No. Ginger Brute, swing with all 3 creatures. That's what I'm doing. Combat, swing. If they really want to trade with the Ginger Brute, good. Their stupid Toadstool Admirer goes away. I don't have to worry about it gaining counters later and becoming a problem. Kellen's Lightblades killing Skybeast Tracker. Okay. And then still blocking. Beautiful. All right, that's a lot of stuff off their board. Makes me feel good. No 5th land. It's a 4/5 first strike, no blocks. Black mana? Sir Ginger the Meal Ender. Okay. Sir Ginger is fine. Warehouse Tabby as well. Combat for 2. Pass. Five, 4. No blocks. Or yeah, 5/4 is played. 4/5 attacks. No double strike. We get the black mana, which means it's an instant though, huh? Interesting. Pass. Cool. Good for them. Besotted Knight, make a royal roll. Then an enchantment enters, they can tap something. It's probably fine. Let's see what they choose to tap. It's Sir Ginger. They're tapped out, though. Let's exile the Gallant Pie Wielder. I think I sack the Oof here. I could go to 1. 1 is not 0. But I think 7 is a much better life total to be at. Play this and this. Leaving up the 2 to make the Tabby have Death Touch. And I'll pass. You got it. Pass to attackers. 6/5 attacks. I mean, try to give it death touch first. Succeed. Block. Awesome. Works for me. Drawing a land. Passing the turn. Keeping up the hand land. The patented Geek for All hand land, to be specific. Land means they get their thing back to their hand. They replay it for 1 or 2, whatever it is. It's 2, I thought, right? It is 2. It's a 5/5. And tapping Ashiok's Reaper. Wow. Both attack. Take 5, go to 2. Killing Sir Ginger. But we want to kill theirs, so I'm not sacking Sir Ginger here. Deck. Seriously? Seriously. No attacks. Just in case. Don't know what they're top decking, but I sure have been getting land. Jump Block City. They drew. Jesus Christ. Sure do have a Ginger Brute. Sure can't sack it this turn, which means it goes away without any giving me... Oh, no. It has haste. I actually can sack it. My bad. They top-decked a land, but it doesn't matter because they have this stupid Admirer. And I have to do this. They're just going to tap 8 and put 2 counters on it because they drew the land that they needed. Even when our opponents draw land when they're top-decking, it's land that they needed. It's ridiculous. Gain 3. No trample. Okay. Genealogist, no value. Land. Concede. Thank you, Matty Daddy. And that's the end of that draft. What do we... Or is it? Yeah, right? We lost 3 games, right? Sure did. 0-3. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not doing another draft 9 minutes before 10. I'll open packs. I got a lot of packs to open. So let's open some packs. Core Set 2019. My first Skeleton Archer. Then there's this guy. I know Amy loves his face. I think it's dumb. Or is it vice versa? I like it. Amy thinks it's dumb. Either way, we have a Colossal Dreadmaw Classic. And our rare is a Palaka Worm. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Keep it going. War of the Spark. All these old historic sets now. Right? Ashiok. Okay. That would have been nice to have gotten in the draft. The only Planeswalker in Wilds of Eldraine. Different Ashiok, of course. And our rare is a rare wild card. Boo. All right. Well, might as well... Speaking of wild cards being unimpressive, we got our Vault rewards. Yay! Isn't that great? Aren't we all pleased? Core Set 2020, please. We get our first Metropolis Sprite. If only Amy was here. Fortress Crab. But I'm here. Frostlinks is definitely my card. Good stuff. And the Mythic Cavalier of Dawn. Very nice. Okay. What is up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday. How are you? Great to see you. Skull Prophet and Alert Heatbonder as our uncommons, and our rare is Dirgebat. God, I play this card. I play this card in Historic. It's very good. Very, very good. Flash, mutate, destroy a creature, and block like something with flying or whatever. Really good. Love that card. More core sets. Core set 2021 with Marcus's boy Teferi on there. We didn't get it because we only got a rare, but still, that would have been nice. Goblin Wizardry. I know Amy loves these guys because, I mean, come on. Who doesn't? This one's, the one on the left is essentially lighting a fart on fire. Like, he's not really. It looks like he's just using a wand, but still. That's really funny. And then a Havoc Jester. Not too bad, thanks. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Ornery Dilophosaur. Okay. Rare is our first, apparently. Maybe just from this set. Heroic Intervention. I feel like there have been so many opportunities for us to have Heroic Intervention. Look at my boy Johnny. What did they do to you, my friend? I'm so sorry. Also, did I not know that your blade had 2 different metals as the 2 ends? That's interesting. Is that just a bad, like, wrong artwork? Or does he actually have 2 different types of blade? Like gold and silver. Very interesting. Huh. All right. Let's open 2 Dominaria United packs. We get, as our uncommons, Tail Swipe, very nice. Pilfer, love that art. To the Merchant, it was nothing more than a few missing trinkets. To Tiny Bones, it was the greatest heist of all time. Classic Tiny Bones. No other new cards. Cult Conscript. Okay. Skeleton Warrior. And Protect the Negotiators. I like that art a lot, obviously. First rare. Defiler of Faith. Phyrexian Human. Back in Dominaria United, huh? Okay. And a Yavimaya Coast. Okay, not bad. I don't love the Pain lands. They're not my favorite, but if you need fixing, it's a rare land, right? It's pretty good. 4 Brothers War packs. 4 of them. We played a fair bit of the set. I was just going to say, I'd be surprised if we got any that were firsts in the commons and uncommons, and we didn't out of 4 packs. We also got no mythics, but we got 5 rares because of the artifacts, whatever these are called. But we get first a Takashi's Welcome. This card was fine. We got a Harbin Vanguard Aviator in the Soldier deck. I mean, come on. Great card. A Blast Zone. Okay. I didn't love this land, but I mean, for Constructed, probably had some good implications, I assume. A Teething Wormlet. I actually really like this card. This guy's adorable. Amy loves him too. And a Quietus Spike. So again, from the bonus sheet, the Artifacts bonus sheet. Really, really cool. Okay. Gives Death Touch. Whenever it hits that a player, that player loses half their life rounded up. Jeez. 3 Phyrexia All Will Be One packs. Okay, got a rare wild card for that. 3 rares. No new cards with this either. We played a fair bit of this set too. Our uncommons are, that's a common wild card. We got Watchful Blister Zoa, Infested Flesh Cutter, Scheming Aspirant, Vat of Rebirth, the amazing Annex Sentry, just an incredible card, and the Void Wing Hybrid, which is also a great card. Our first rare is Malira, the Living Cure. God, Malira, you did nothing in the stories. Just nothing, huh? Anyway, we'll move on from... second, Kaito, Dancing Shadow. First Planeswalker of the day. Well, sorry, second Planeswalker of the day. We got Ashiok earlier. And a Mirren Safe House, which has the artifact lands hidden within it. That's the... kind of the shadows that you see behind that screen there, if you will. So the artifact lands are being kept safe. Malira helped me design it. Those who are infected by the oil cannot cross the threshold. We should be safe inside. It's a quote from Koth as the flavor text, but it's to show that the artifact lands of the Mirrens is safe. We have 6 March of the Machine, 3 Eldraine Alchemy. I'm curious, out of 6 March of the Machine, if we get any firsts outside of rares and mythics. Let's open all 6. None, right? Am I right? No firsts. We played a lot of this set. Cosmic Hunger is a great one. I like that one. 2 Halo Charged Scobs just chilling next to each other like that. That's funny. Furia, Timoret, like we're starting to get into the characters from the bonus sheet. Shauna, Emoti. We got this gorgeous Storm the Seed Core art, so sick. And Renata. We got 6 rares, no mythics. And it means we got no rare or mythic bonus cards either, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I opened 6 packs, right? Oh, or I could count, and this is actually 7. So we got 1 rare card from the bonus sheet. First, we got Invasion of Arcavios, which flips into Invocation of the Founders, our first battle that we looked at, or first battle rare, I guess, because this is a battle as well. We got Inga and Essica, very cool. Cat Cart is back. We got Guardian of Girapur, very nice card. Apparently Inga and Essica, the first of its kind for us. We got Transcendent Message. Not a surprise that that's our first one of those, because we wouldn't have taken that card. It's not great for limited. Zirda the Dawnwaker is our rare from the bonus sheet, and not our first of that, because we've definitely taken that card, or at least opened it and sealed. A Sunfall is a good card. I like that one. And our last is Hidetsugu and Kairi. I like this card a lot, too. Really, really like it. From Kamigawa joining together. Obviously, these two from Kaldheim. Really cool. I loved the team-up cards. They're so flavorful. They're so interesting. Really nice. And guess what? It's 10 o'clock. So that is going to be the end of this particular stream. I'll leave these cards or these packs for another stream. Thank you all so very much for watching. As always, I really hope everybody enjoyed the stream tonight. I had fun. Amy was actually out with a friend, having some fun tonight as well in honor of Spooky Month. Hopefully next week we are working on doing some... See, Helen, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hope we're looking next week, because it is the day before Halloween on Monday. We're looking to do like a Halloween thing. If folks want to, in honor of the holiday, play a historic brawl game or two, we can definitely do that. Otherwise, I'll just be back doing more limited. That's fine. But we'll try to, be dressed up. You can absolutely do that. God, follow MTG Arena on TikTok, I guess, everybody. Whoa. Anyway, so feel free to join us next week. We'll be live again at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel for, I guess, Halloween-themed Magic Monday. We would, like I said, we'd love to have you. I don't know, this is our new house, so I don't know if we'll be getting any trick-or-treaters. I would assume if we're going to get them on the weekend and or on Tuesday, not on Monday. But there is a slight possibility that we end up having people ringing the bell on Monday night and trying to get candy. We'll try to have some, because we've never had trick-or-treaters while we've lived together and or up here. So there's that. We'll talk about that more next week, I'm sure. And like I said, barring anything different happening, because right now we have nothing that we're aware of, but things come up. Barring anything else happening, Amy will be here next week. And Amy will be here on Thursday. As a reminder, we stream on Thursdays during the month of October this year. Not on Fridays, but otherwise in November we'll be back to Fridays. So it's this Thursday is the last Thursday stream. And we will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday for more A Plague Tale Innocence, also for Spooky Month. So thank you all so very much for being here. I really hope everybody enjoyed. I'm going to say the thank yous that Amy usually says to the folks in chat. To the first person who was here tonight, I'm so sorry that I do not speak your language, but I did appreciate you stopping in with the smile and the thumbs up. So thank you so much for being here. Marcus, thank you for being here. Great to have you. Glad to hear about the fun times that you're having with your family. Always awesome to hear about. Battle, thanks for stopping in and keeping us posted on your purchases, your pickups. Charles Dickens, to my knowledge, a new person to the stream. Welcome, nice to have you. And C. Holland, thank you for being here as well. Always great to see you, and always great to see each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. If you were watching, but you did not hear your name just mentioned, I appreciate you too. I just didn't see you in chat, which is the only reason why you did not get a shout out, but thank you so much as well for being here. Please don't ever hesitate to pop in a chat, even if you just say, hey. For example, Charles Dickens did that, popped in, said hi. They get the shout out at the end, and thank you so much for being here. Also, if you're not comfortable, please don't feel pressured. Like I said, we appreciate you nonetheless, and so please take our thanks and our gratitude for that at any time that you choose. Please don't forget that we have other channels, links down in the description box below for Video Games for All and Gluten Free for All. And if you are interested in those channels and or this one and the stuff that we do here, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. You will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out and or whenever we go live here on this channel, Geek for All, every Monday and usually Friday, this Thursday, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you all once again, and for now, or actually I should say between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe, and for Amy, as we always say in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.